Hello everyone, it's me, Lamani, and welcome to the PTR Winter Convergence Festival. This will be something coming probably within the next week, within this next patch coming. There's a lot of things I'm going to address later in the week about the patch and my live streams, and I'll be streaming tomorrow. So what are we doing in this video? It all pertains to this big fella right here. I have found a huge opportunity to take advantage of for the end game through the Winter Convergence shop. Before we get to that, I just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you keep doing that weird YouTube stuff, I'd appreciate it. Ring the bell, all that jazz. If you want to connect with me, feel free to leave a comment. I will get back to you. I've been pretty busy, but I'm trying to get back to a lot of comments. 2, join our Discord. It's linked in the description. Feel free to connect with us. There's probably almost 1,000 people in there now. We're really getting close. It's a ton of fun. A lot of people in there. 3rd thing, also follow our Twitch. It's linked in the description. I'll be going live between 9 to 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's Central Time. So go ahead and follow that. Anyway, back to this big opportunity. So the Winter Convergence Festival has brought about this guy, the Winter Wanderer, and he has a shop. In this shop, you're going to be spending the currency, which are winter tokens, and you can upgrade those into premium winter tokens. You'll recognize this system. It looks very, very, very similar to our faction vendors. So you have a couple different ranks and a bunch of different items you can buy, and these items are based upon level. So like the first tier is for level 15s, second tier is for level 30, then it's going to be for 45, and then it's for level 60. So what's this big opportunity that I'm talking about? Well, for one, if you look at every single weapon, they roll with luck on them. So if you're struggling to find a farming weapon or some extra luck gear, might as well cap out your gear sets with these. It's pretty easy to get enough tokens to get one of these weapons if you're doing any of the winter stuff. There's a lot of different things, and we'll talk about how to get tokens, but free luck gear, especially weapons. Weapons don't typically roll with luck. It's a little more difficult to find. So why not just force a luck roll on something? Yeah, it's 520, but why not? But the real big opportunity is the gear. So if you look at any of the pieces of the gear, look at what it rolls with. It rolls with corruption resistance, which you'll see those squares when you're in a corruption zone, and they'll have like 70 out of 70. This is going to raise that cap. So you have more of a window until you take damage. So when you're doing portals, when you're around Merc Guard, things like that, where you're taking corruption damage, this is fantastic. Now the other thing is that it essentially rolls with a corrupted fortify. So you get a 4.4% damage absorption against corrupted. Well, the big thing is that every single piece in the Winter Wanderer shop rolls with that. So everything has corruption resistance and corrupted ward. Now, are these the best damage rolls? Not necessarily, but what I will say is it is still a ton of damage reduction when you really look at it. I think what I'm going to do is get a full heavy set, and all of the heavy pieces, it unfortunately only rolls with strength, medium rolls with dex, and light rolls with int. So this is not necessarily a healer thing, but it is a very good hybrid setup, and a lot of the times I'll be doing portals or Merc Guard or something like that in a hybrid build. So personally, I'm going to get every single heavy strength piece that'll then have corrupted resistance and corrupted ward on them. And that is the same roll on every single piece. We're going to get 4.4% damage absorption. So across 5 pieces, this is going to be 22% damage reduction. And then we'll have 65 more corruption resistance, giving us a long window for those portals or anything else to actually take a tick of that corrupted damage. I think, sure, you get perks on some of your gear, you might do some more damage that way, but this is especially important for invasions. Invasions, we need corrupted ward sets. You need a weapon that does more corrupted damage, so we can find that in another place, but having a set that gives you this much corrupt absorption is huge. There's a ton of damage that comes out in invasions, and invasions are by far one of the most difficult PvE events to take on in New World. A lot of servers have yet to complete one. I have yet to complete one. They are a little wonky, but having sets like this will surely give you the edge so that you can succeed and get that extra loot. So while the stats aren't the greatest, look at those defensiveness rolls. These will be great for running Merc Guard, great for running portals, and great for doing invasions. So what else can we get from the event? There's a lot of furniture. You'll see each tier has this snow-capped furniture set. You can get all of the recipes for crafting every single item so that you can, for cosmetic purposes. And then you can get some emotes, and I'm sure we'll get more throughout the season. Get more furniture, the festive toy rabbit, one cosmetic in the shop, but I'm sure we'll have more again throughout the event. Winter Wanderer's cloak does look pretty cool, but something I do want you to notice is that the level 45 gear only gives resistance. Same with the level 30. The 15 doesn't give anything, but the level 60 gear gives both. So keep that in mind. It's not really as worth if you're a lower level, but it can help if you're just running portal trains. I just think this is a huge opportunity that a lot of people aren't taking into account. One other big thing from the Winter Wanderer is he does sell these foods for 2 tokens. They only give 1 stat, but they double the amount of Gleamite that we get from various shards and chunks. And Gleamite is a resource that we can use to turn into winter tokens. Let me show you. So if you run over to one of these huts when you're inside of a winter village, and the winter villages, I've found 4, and there's one in Everfall there, there's one in Monarchs here, there's one in Weaver's Fen right here, and there's one in Brightwood right there. So 4 throughout the map, very easy to find. There's markers on the map, but you go to one of these holiday huts, and then you can turn in presents. You can find presents throughout the map and turn these in, and you make winter tokens. And then you can take Gleamite when you get it and turn these into tokens. You can then take 25 tokens and take a premium and turn it back into winter tokens, or you can take the winter tokens, take 25 and turn them into a premium. The Winter Wanderer himself, you can see he gives quests. These quests are a great source of extra winter tokens. The one I'm on currently will give me a premium winter token, and it's just wanting me to kill Yetis in different zones. Keep following the storyline for even more quests. But as far as getting more winter tokens, what else can we do? Okay, so as far as getting tokens pretty easily for the event, first thing you should always do is in every town, there's a big tree in the middle. If you go there, it's going to give you a daily cooldown gift that you can turn into tokens. So you'll see I got that wrap present. I can then open it, turn those into tokens. What else can we do? There's presents along every single road out in the world. You'll see them marked up on your compass. Just go and pick them up. A couple presents will turn into a token. You can do the same thing with Gleamite. Meteor showers will fall down. Gleamite will be there. There'll be Gleamite to mine. Presents will also be floating in the sky, so if you shoot them with a ranged weapon, they'll fall down. You can then also do town boards. There'll be town board projects active. There's none active right now in the PTR, which you can craft random holiday items to give you some tokens in return. The last thing you can do is that if you go to a winter village, right next to the Winter Wanderer, there will be a gift sack. I'm assuming it's a daily, and that will also give you a similar amount of tokens as the daily tree in each town. So those are the best ways to get some extra tokens. So I hope you all are ready for the Winter Convergence Festival. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot of changes coming with this PTR, and those are going to be some things I start to address in my live stream. As always, connect with me, leave me a comment, DM me in Discord, join the Discord, follow us on Twitch. If you want to support me directly, feel free to hit up my Patreon. It's also linked in the description. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening, and thank you all for being you.